homemade granola is so much fresher than the stuff you buy in a packet in the shop, and it can be quite cost effective to make it as well. You can use super healthy ingredients, you can use organic, or you can use budget ingredients, so it depends what ingredients you decide to put in it. But today in my kitchen I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own granola at home. Hi, I'm Anastasia Eden. I'm a retreat chef here in the UK. I've been making plant-based food for 27 years now. I've written recipe books and done online courses, but my mission is to make gluten-free and plant-based food as easy as possible to make your life easier in the kitchen. So let's go and take a look in my kitchen and make this healthy granola together. Let's go. I have got the ingredients all ready for you, and first of all I want to just have a quick little chat about oats. So oats come in different forms. I'm in the UK, so I'm going to use Scottish oats. If you're in the USA you can get Scottish oats, but you might be better off using quick oats. That just means they've been steamed and pressed and chopped down a little bit more so they cook quicker. The other thing you could use is rolled oats. What you don't want to use is steel cut oats or whole oat groats, because they're too thick and they're too chunky and they don't really work in granola. So if you have a little look at this consistency, if you can find an oat with this kind of consistency, then you're going to get on really well with it for granola. Just go check my website out with the link I've left if you want to learn more about the different types of oats that are available, and I've used both UK and USA terminology just to help you out a little bit there. But anyway, so I've got 500 grams of Scottish oats. If I was in the USA I'd either buy Scottish oats or quick oats for making this. Okay, I think I've made that clear. All right, so the other thing that I'm going to use is basically 1 cup of mixed seeds. I've chosen to use sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds in this. The other thing I'm going to use is desiccated coconut. You can also use shredded coconut depending on what you have available in the area you live in. I'm also going to use 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. So I'm just going to mix that in quickly, spread it about nice and evenly. And I'm also going to put raisins in, but it's important that you don't put them in during the baking time, because it's going to make the raisins really hard and not very nice. We put them in when it's cooked and done. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to use is about 50 milliliters, which is maybe 50 to 60 milliliters of oil. I'm going to use olive oil. That's about 4 tablespoons or just under 4 tablespoons. And then I'm going to use about the same amount, 50 to 60 milliliters of a syrup. I'm using maple syrup in this, but you can use what you have available or what is maybe your favorite or the most cost effective depending on where you live. I might use date syrup, maple syrup, and also coconut syrup, which I buy in bulk actually for my catering. You can use any syrup sweetener for this, and this all helps it combine. Okay, so that is the syrup, the maple syrup and the olive oil. You can use any oil if you want. And then I'm going to put about a teaspoon of almond essence in there. Oh, hello. That gives it a nice little bit of je ne sais quoi. About a teaspoon. And then I'm going to mix all that in. Okay, so what I want to do is get my hands in there. Getting my hands in there means it's going to become evenly coated. Well, everything's going to mix in really thoroughly, become evenly coated. And then in that way, you don't need to use excessive amounts of oil or syrup. And you know, sometimes less is more. We want just the right amount. If you do it with a spoon, it's actually not going to coat as well. So just get this sort of just gentle motion going with your hands, rub it in. That only takes a minute or 2 to do that, and then spread it out. And then what I want to do is pop it in a preheated oven. I've put my oven on ahead of time, about 180 degrees Celsius, so I want to pop that in my oven. Let that cook for probably about half an hour. 2 or 3 times during that half hour I want to mix it, and then it's all ready. And there we go. So I've just took that out of the oven. I'm going to let that cool down. I'm going to mix in my raisins. There we go. You can add any dried fruit into that. So just mix it in. And then that's ready as soon as it's cooled down. And then you can put it in a container. So I like to put it in my jar with a tight lid on it. You can put it in a Tupperware container, whatever you have available. You can add plant-based milk to this, you can add yogurt, you can put it as a topping on a smoothie bowl, and you can add some nice fresh berries. But whatever you do, enjoy. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you see here, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Come visit my website, kindearth.net, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.